I haven't reviewed truly wireless earbuds for quite some time now, but I've actually found that as of late, there have actually been a lot of options to look at. Recently, I was sent over a very interesting pair per se, and this pair of true wireless earbuds is essentially comprised of a lot of what I asked for from earbuds like these while costing just a fraction of the price that I expect to pay. So with that said, introducing the Lenovo Droplets true wireless earbuds. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And here are going to be some important disclaimers. These earbuds were sent to me for review free of charge, but know that my opinions on these are going to be my own. Also, I wanted to mention that there is currently a special discount on Amazon for these for literally 50% off, so you can get these for just 25 bucks instead of the 50 bucks that they usually cost, which is a pretty big savings if you ask me. And if they're worth the 50 bucks, then they're definitely going to be worth the 25. But as always, we're going to start off with an unboxing. They come in a pretty simple box which you can open up to pull out the contents and find yourself with the earbuds themselves inside of the charging case, which are also going to be wrapped around plastic pretty much everywhere. Some more ear tips of different sizes in case you do need that, and a USB-C cable for charging, which is pretty nice that these have USB-C at all. And the exterior design consists of plastic for the entirety of the build. These earbuds themselves are comprised of this matte textured hard plastic and this rectangular-esque shape that makes them stick out quite a bit, to be completely honest. You will notice this touchpad on the top, which is also rather unique, and this is more so on the glossy side. The case itself is made of a light plastic, and to open it, you would just slide it from the top, and the ear tips just attach magnetically like so, and these are pretty good magnets too. You will find some LEDs on the front and a USB-C port around the back. And now, when it comes to comfort, these honestly do nail it. These are going to fit my ears very well with the standard ear tips, and they have a tough time falling off, to be frank. The fit isn't perfect for me though, since they've fallen off my ears a few times, but it's really not that common. I can go running with these, and definitely walking, and much more while hardly experiencing any kind of issues here. So yeah, good stuff regarding comfort here. And over here, we're actually going to be getting touch gestures, which is something that you normally don't expect out of earbuds that cost about this much, and it's something that I end up having to ask for from earbuds that cost way more than that. So it is real nice to actually have these. You can even use a long press for like skipping tracks and things like that, and I'm really happy that you do have these gestures available to you. Honestly, they're pretty easy and intuitive to use. My one complaint is just that they did have a missed opportunity here to include volume controls, which is honestly a bit of a miss here, since you don't really have any at all, at the very least through the touch controls themselves. And speaking of which, let's actually go ahead and talk about the sound quality. These actually have a very noticeable emphasis on the highs. You will immediately notice it when you start playing something like hip-hop that usually benefits from greater emphasis on bass. These do lack in terms of bass, I want to say, but that's generally fine. I find them to be pretty enjoyable for the most part when it comes to most genres. They honestly are not going to be for audiophiles by any means, that's for sure. But as I said, I can enjoy listening to things like rock, hip-hop, pop, orchestral, and even black metal with these, but this is all to a casual degree, not necessarily if you're like a music aficionado or anything like that. I think that the sound is just fine here with these, especially for the price. And now as for battery life, this is actually going to be a little lower than I expected with these. These are rated to last around 4 hours per charge for up to 10 hours of listening with the charging case. You do get about 2.5 charges, I would say, with the case, which isn't really all that bad, but it also makes sense just based on how small the case itself actually is. And now there are some things I would like to see be improved in the future. I would like to see volume controls be implemented, since these are already shaped so well for that function if you take a good look at them. So let's go ahead and see that happen. Also, I wouldn't mind a bigger case if it means getting more charges out of it, considering that, you know, battery life isn't my favorite thing here considering the case. In fact, I would encourage it, considering that this is already a very tiny package and honestly will still fit anywhere with a slightly bigger battery. However, there really isn't much to criticize here, since these are only 50 bucks, and you can get them for 50% off if you buy them around the time that this video was posted, which is really tough to argue. So yeah, I'm honestly going to encourage you to do so. This is a pretty cool pair, and I think that Lenovo made a really awesome budget solution that does miss a couple of things here and there, but then again, it is a budget solution, and for the budget, for the money, it is a great option, so strongly recommend it. I very much hope that you enjoyed this review, and until next time, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Have a good one, and enjoy.